Hi, welcome back to Hinduism Q&A, where we take a 5-minute look at those interesting but unanswered questions you have about our Dharma. If you have any topics you think we should look at, you can put them in the comments section below. In this session, we're going to look at why Hindus touch the feet of elders, gurus and priests. I wanted to look at this topic because I've heard from people that they find the touching of others' feet demeaning or feel like they're being subservient. If an adult takes this mindset, then unfortunately the children are also likely to do so, therefore can miss out on a lifetime of blessings. To answer this question, we must first understand that in our Dharma, knowledge, Gnan or Vidya holds the highest status. It holds a status above wealth and everything else. When our holy scriptures, the Vedas, were handed to our ancient rishis, it was done through meditation on the cosmos at around 6000 BC. Hence they were called the seers. They then continued to transmit it and hand it down to their students in oral form. And this continued from guru to student for thousands of years. That is why it's often referred to as Shrotra, which is a Sanskrit word referring to the ear or hearing process. It only entered written form around 1500 BC. This is why the Brahmins held the highest status, because they were the embodiment of the holy scriptures. They were the only form in which those texts existed. It's also why the sin of Brahmahatya, i.e. slaying of a Brahmin versed in the holy scriptures, is the highest sin one can commit, because you are desecrating the holy scriptures embodied within them. For Hindus, or more accurately, for those practicing Sanatana Dharma, the Guru holds a higher status than God himself. It is said that if you offend any of the gods, you can go to Brahma, Vishnu or Shiva, who can appease them for you. If you make Brahma, Vishnu or Shiva angry, you can go to your Guru to appease them for you. But if you make your Guru angry, there isn't a power in the universe that can save you. In the definition of Guru, it can mean a spiritual Guru, but in modern day also extends to teachers and learned Brahmins who may be working as priests, i.e. anyone who is the purveyor of such knowledge, without which society cannot fully function. Now that we understand the importance of knowledge, we can look at why we should prostrate in front of and touch the feet of our elders, priests and gurus. They contain, embodied within them, a wealth of knowledge and experience, and it is that you are taking the blessings of. For example, if you go to a temple and touch the feet of the Brahmin priests, it is the same as obtaining the blessings of the 4 Vedas, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and all of the other scriptures that they have been training in since a young age. The question to now ask is, why would you want to miss out on an opportunity to obtain such a blessing? And pride or ego would be a terrible reason. At the end of the Ramayana, when Ram kills Ravan, and whilst Ravan is taking his last breath, Ram instructs his brother Lakshman to prostrate before Ravan, touch his feet and take whatever knowledge he can. Lakshman looks baffled because this was the demon who had just been killed for kidnapping his sister-in-law. Ram then advises Lakshman that Ravan is a great scholar. Lakshman did as asked, and Ravan gave Lakshman 5 pieces of great knowledge before taking his dying breath. In chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna teaches us, attempt to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him with due reverence and render service unto him. Such a realized saint can give knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Having achieved enlightenment, you will know that all living beings are but parts of me. Even the most sinful, sitting in the boat of knowledge, can cross this ocean of material existence. As a blazing fire reduces firewood to ashes, so does the fire of knowledge burn to ashes all the reactions obtained from material activities. So to answer the question, why touch the feet? Well, we can only accept blessings and knowledge when we put our ego aside. By bowing and touching someone's feet, we are putting our ego to one side and accepting that their knowledge is greater than ours. And since the ego is no longer acting as a barrier, their blessings can truly enter our being. It is also why when meditating we adopt the Gyan Mudra. The index finger represents our ego since we point with it. The thumb is our consciousness, and by the index finger bowing to the thumb, we can meditate without ego. On a final note, there is also a tradition where daughters don't touch the parents' feet. This is because a daughter is considered an incarnation of goddess Lakshmi. Therefore, allowing Goddess Lakshmi to touch your feet would be considered very inauspicious. We can see here that only divine knowledge can deliver us from the misery of material life, and it is the elders, gurus and priests who possess that most divine knowledge. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.